Using a letter to represent the unknown. So the first thing I'm going to do is read the problem. It says 24 people line up to use the canoes at the park. 3 people are assigned to each canoe. How many canoes are used? So right now, I'm going to look and see what I'm being asked to do. I'm going to find the question. The question is asking me how many canoes are used. What do I know that's going to help me solve the problem? Well, I know that 24 people line up to use the canoes, so I know I have a total of 24 people who want to use them, and I know that 3 people are assigned to each canoe. So for every canoe, there are going to be 3 people in it. My job now, I've figured out, I've understood what I'm being asked to do. I have analyzed the problem for information, and now I'm going to strategize by drawing a tape diagram. So here's my tape diagram, and I'm going to fill in all the parts I know. I know the total. I know what the whole tape diagram is worth, and it's worth 24 because there are 24 total people. I know that there are canoes, but I don't know how many. But I do know that 3 people are assigned to each canoe. So I know that here's one part and it has 3. And I know that I need to keep putting 3s until I get to 24. But right now I don't know that amount. So that amount is sort of a question mark to me. Now I could keep breaking my tape diagram up into parts until I get to 24, which would give me my answer. Or if I know that the same amount of people are going to be in each of the canoe, I know that multiplication is adding the same thing over again and again. So I can use multiplication. So whatever this is, I can fill it in with one number. Well, instead of using a question mark for the part that I don't know, I could use a letter to represent it. The letter that you use to represent an unknown is called a variable. So that's the letter that you use. And so today we're going to use the letter C for canoe because we want to know how many canoes. So if I was going to write an equation and further strategize how to solve this problem, I know that I'm going to take 3 and I'm going to multiply it by C, whatever that unknown is part, and it's going to give me 24. 3 times C equals 24. My job is then to figure out what C is. What is the unknown part of this? What can I multiply times 3 to get 24? And I know you will figure that out. And I'm not going to tell you. I want you to write that answer down and be able to discuss it with me. You can also use an unknown in a different kind of problem, a division problem. So this problem says 21 students are grouped in 3s to go on a field trip. How many groups of students are there? Well, what am I being asked? To tell how many groups of students there are. Okay? I know, and I'm analyzing now, that 21 students are grouped. And I know that they're grouped in 3s. So again, I'm going to draw a tape diagram and I'm going to fill in all of the parts that I do know. I know that there are 21 students all together. And I know that they're put in groups of 3. So it's sort of like my problem up here. Here's 3. What I don't know is how many groups I have of 3. So yes, I could use multiplication like I used up here, but whatever I do, I know that I don't know a part. So the part I don't know, I can label as S for student. You don't always have to use a variable or a letter that stands for the thing you have. You can use an X or Y. You can use any letter you want to. Okay, so if I was going to use division to help me, division is taking what you know, 21, and dividing it, because division is just the opposite of multiplication, by 3. So here is 3. And then it's going to tell me what my unknown part is. 21 divided by 3 gives me S. So I'm going to take 21 and divide it into 3 for the 3 people that are going into the group, and then I'm going to find out how many groups of 3 that I end up having. And so that's what I want you to figure out. What is S equal to? I want to go up here for a minute because I want to show you how multiplication and division are the same. Hopefully you figured out C, but if you didn't, you could also figure it out by using division. 24 divided by 3 equals C as well. So both of those can help you because those are both part of a fact family and they're the opposite of each other. And so that is using a letter to represent an unknown.